What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Platinum. In the last episode we arrived here in Oreburgh City and we were going to fight the gym leader, but unfortunately TJ told us that the gym leader is not inside the gym but is off somewhere in the Oreburgh mines, so that's where we are off to next. Hopefully we can find him and challenge him in this episode, but first I would like to show off the fact that I did some off-screen training. Amp is now level 14 and Lofty is 13. In the process, Amp learned the move Spark, which is a really awesome electric type move, and Lofty learned the moves Wing Attack and Double Team. Now, I did have to replace the move Leer with Double Team, but let's be honest, Double Team is way more useful than Leer would ever be. Anyways, before we actually enter the mine, let's head up here because we can get a lot of items. If we stand forward here and press A, we can find ourselves a hidden heart scale. But there's also two more items, and this one contains a dire hit. And I believe the last one is just a yellow scale, yellow shard. So nothing too important right now, but we'll stick them in our pocket, and who knows, maybe somewhere down the line, we'll find some sort of use for them. Anyways, now we are in the Oreburgh mine, and actually real quick, before we go any further, I am going to pop a repel because there are just an insane amount of random encounters you can get to in this place. However, there is only one new Pokemon that we will find, and that is Onix. Now, Onix is a rock ground type Pokemon. He's kind of interesting because he doesn't really have a normal evolution. In order to evolve him into a Steelix, which is a steel ground type, you need to trade him while he's holding a specific held item, and then that will cause him to evolve. Anyways, let's keep moving through this cave and get this item, which is an escape rope. And I believe there's actually like a few trainers we can fight down here. I think this guy's one of them. Fine already, then just a quick battle on my break. Yeah, here we go. Let's see what this guy's bringing to the party. Alright, he's got two Pokemon, and his first Pokemon is a Geodude. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but rock-type Pokemon are actually weak to grass moves, so Razor Leaf is quite effective against a Geodude, I believe. So this is going to do a ridiculous amount of damage and probably just kill it right off the bat. Yeah, it didn't even stand a chance. Ooh, that's some pretty decent EXP. That's kind of the reason why I actually chose to use the repel when I went down here, because the random encounters don't really give you that much EXP. And if I skip all those and just fight like the two trainers, I'll pretty much get similar EXP if I skip the trainers and just got all the EXP from the random encounter. So I figured it'd be more fun to actually fight the trainers rather than deal with all the random encounters like every 2 seconds down here. Anyways, that Machop didn't really stand a chance either, and dang, even more EXP, nice. But we defeated the first trainer down here, so good game, sir. It was a pleasure fighting with you. Anyways, if we come over here, we can talk to this guy, and this is actually the gym leader. So what's up, dude? Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Dang, that's pretty cool. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. If you could get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first. That'd be me. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. I look forward to battling you, and you're gone. Awesome. That was kind of rude. And, aw, man, our repel wore off, and I don't have another one either. That's kind of crummy. We do have a potion, though, so that's kind of nice, I suppose. That guy right in front of us, I believe he's actually the next trainer, but we do have to fight a random encounter, which is an Onix. Now, we actually haven't seen an Onix before, but as I said before, Onix is just a rock ground type Pokemon, so it's kind of like Geodude in a sense, which means Razor Leaf is just going to completely annihilate this guy and turn him into rubble. Although, it would help if Onix wouldn't avoid my attack. There we go, this one connects. So unfortunately for this random Onix, yeah, he just got like completely demolished. And now you guys understand why I really wanted Maokai to learn Razor Leaf like back on Route 203, and that's why I was like training him up so hard, because well, yeah, if you haven't guessed it yet, the gym in this area is actually a rock-type gym, and Maokai is pretty much going to be able to just sweep through all the trainers and the gym leader inside that gym with relative ease. Anyways, before we can do that, let's take on this random trainer's Geodude. We already know what we're going to do to it. We're just going to freaking Razor Leaf it to death and get out of here. It's kind of weird that, like, grass is effective against rock, because, like, if you put a rock on grass, the grass just dies underneath it. Although, I guess if you add real-world physics to Pokemon, nothing would really make sense. But I do like the typing in Pokemon, and I think it's a really clever way to balance everything out. And gosh dang it, I didn't even move a space, and I already got into a random encounter. And now you guys understand why I used the repel when I first came in here, because the amount of, like, random encounters that you get into is utterly ridiculous. I was literally one square from getting out of this area, and we got a random battle. That is just really trolly. Anyways, let's head into the Pokemon Center and actually heal up our Pokemon before we go off to the gym. Like, Maokai didn't really take any damage, but I did use Razor Leaf a lot, and something that I probably haven't really explained is that, a Pokemon's move can only be used a limited amount of times, and if you want to, like, get more uses of that move, you have to, like, bring it to a Pokemon Center and heal it up, or use an item that restores some of the power points, I believe is what PP actually stands for. Anyways, welcome to the gym. Let's talk to this guy and see what he has to say. Howdy, how's it going, champ to be? That's what I said to a really impatient boy earlier too. Aw, dang it, TJ already went through here then. The gym leader is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. Well, listen, Rock-type Pokemon really hate water, alright? They're also weak to Grass-type moves. Gee, they sure have weaknesses. But don't think it will be easy. You don't get to be a gym leader without covering for weaknesses. Going after Rock-type Pokemon with a Fire-type Pokemon won't be easy either. That's all the advice I can give. Thanks for listening. Well, thanks for the advice. Now, this gym is actually really easy. You can skip all the other trainers in here if you just, like, take this route, and you can go and fight the gym leader. But where is the fun in that? So, let's head back to the beginning and fight all the trainers one by one. It's not like they're going to be hard anyways. You avoid the long way around. Let's see why you do that. Well, to be 100% honest with you, the reason why I did is because I want the extra experience points and the money that I get from beating you. Plus, you only have a Geodude, and this battle will take all of like 5.5 seconds, because all I have to do, use Razor Leaf, and then you die. So, yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I decided to battle you. If you really wanted to know, that is. But, yeah, so pretty much this first gym is going to be a giant joke just because we have Maokai with Razor Leaf. But don't worry, future gyms will be harder, although I am kind of building a team that does have the ability to sweep most of the gyms and even the harder trainers and stuff in this game anyways. But at the same time, like, I also want to keep it interesting, so I don't know, like, the team I'm putting together is kind of strong, but it also might not be, like, the greatest team in the world. Like, I'm trying not to make everything super overused, and I already know that I do have a couple overused Pokemon on my team already, but, I mean, hey, you know, I don't want to, like, struggle through the game. I want to make sure that I have, like, a nice balance between being able to get through most areas in the game without any problem, and at least having the battles, you know, somewhat interesting, you know, like, have a little bit of suspense where they could go either way. But this first gym, unfortunately, is just going to be one of those areas where I just kind of like sweep it through, because unfortunately we're just like way too strong right now, and there was really nothing I could do to avoid that just because Torterra was my starter. If I had chosen Chimchar, this might be a little bit more interesting just because of the fact that he's a fire type, and I probably would have had to evolve him in order to get a fighting type move to make this gym a little bit easier on myself. But whatever though, we are done with the two trainers inside of this gym, so now it's time to take on the gym leader himself. Welcome, this is the Oreburgh Pokemon Gym. I'm Roark, the gym leader. I am but one trainer who decided to walk proudly with Rock-type Pokemon. As the gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer, and I'll need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. Well, alright then, here we go. It is our first gym battle versus gym leader Roark. Let's see what he's gonna bring to the table. He has 3 Pokemon. His first Pokemon is a level 12 Geodude. It has the moves Rock Throw and Stealth Rock. Now, of course, Geodude, since he is quad weak to Razor Leaf, we're just gonna go with that. Now, all of his Pokemon are weak to our Grass-type moves, so we're just gonna spam that. Most of them are quad weak to it. However, one Pokemon is just 2 times weak to our Grass-type moves. Now, we could use Absorb as well, but Razor Leaf is just, like, way, way better, and I don't know why you would want to use Absorb if you have Razor Leaf. And, ooh, Maokai wants to learn Curse. You know what? I might actually do this, so let's just forget Withdrawal because honestly, I've never used it and Curse might be more useful than Withdrawal, so whatever. We'll just swap that out for now and I guess leave it like that. Anyways, his second Pokemon is a level 12 Onix. It knows the moves Rock Throw, Stealth Rock, and Screech. The only thing I'm worried about is Screech because that will lower our defense harshly. However, yeah, Onix will pretty much always use Stealth Rock as his first attack, which doesn't matter to us because I don't plan on switching out Maokai during this entire battle. Anyways, down goes Onix, his second Pokemon. So now he is forced to send out his final Pokemon, which is a level 14 Cranidos. This is his highest level Pokemon. It has the moves Headbutt, Leer, and Pursuit. This Pokemon is also only 2 times weak to Grass-type moves, so we might not be able to one-hit kill this Pokemon. He's going for the Headbutt, and that is probably going to do a decent amount of damage. Let's see how much our Razor Leaf actually does. We might not be able to KO this guy in one move. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think it has like 1 HP left. I can't really tell. It almost looked like it died there, but yeah, it has like 1 HP left, so of course he's going to use a potion, but that's why I did Razor Leaf again, so we should have no problem taking this guy down. And there we go. It's all over now. And with that, we have just defeated our very first gym leader, Leader Roark. What? This can't be. My buffed up Pokemon. Maybe you should buff them up a little more, because they were kind of weak. This is embarrassing. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge. But that's tough. You were strong, and I was weak. That's all there is. According to the Pokemon League rules, I have to give you our gym badge. Since you've beaten me, the leader. Here's your official Pokemon League Coal badge. And sweet, we got our very first gym badge. We are now one step closer to being the best. Having that Coal badge means your Pokemon can now use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. You should also take this too. And he gives us TM76, which I believe is actually just Stealth Rocks. That TM contains the move Stealth Rock. It's a move that inflicts damage on foes that switch into battle. Incidentally, a TM will teach its move to a Pokemon instantly, but a TM will break when you use it, so make certain you want a Pokemon to learn that move. Well, alright then, thank you very much, Gym Leader Roark. Now, with our first gym badge in hand, let's run over to the Pokemon Center and heal up. I mean, I know we didn't really take too much damage from that fight, but I want to make sure my Pokemon are in tip-top shape before we head off to the next route and the next town. So, let's just get this out of the way. And actually, I think this is probably a very good spot to end off this episode. So, if you enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But, once again guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.